Uncensored.
That's weak. Come on, Wonder Twin powers. Activate. Is that so hard? It was okay?
What's the topic? What's the topic?
You making? We just gonna jump right to a topic. That's how you feel?
She said, "Let's get."
Man, you're not even gonna spit on it or nothing. Just going straight in there. Just.
No.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna pay the business.
I could tell I'm a child of the 70s. You new age, baby. Just come on. Go right to it.
Put it in my bag.
No.
Be nowadays. Oh, baby.
They come with it. I'm like, man, you know.
Oh, baby.
You ain't even asked me my goddamn name. You just told me throw baby. I just met you.
Hey, the way that song starts off though is so funny because it's just like sexy little bitch, sexy little hoe, throw baby.
But come on, it sounds like some slow, nice music.
I ain't never heard it. Yeah.
You haven't?
No. Yeah.
No,
Oh Lord. I'm not gonna play it right now. Ain't ready to have me using fair usage defense in court. I ain't paying nobody to use that goddamn song.
You can say, look, I don't own no rights to none of this.
That shit does not work in podcasts, and I have studied and researched.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know how everybody else getting that shit off, but if they ever come back, they said you can, of course, when you lesser known, you can get that shit off, but say you ever get popular, they can go back through all your shit and see if you use that shit and can make you pay them. And I was like, oh, shit. I'm going to be broke for a while, so...
Okay.
No.
So that was broke jokes. You can't pay, bro. You gonna make me pay for broke jokes?
Man, like damn, man.
I was rich, nigga. I'm rich, nigga.
Don't holler at me when I'm rich. Please don't.
I mean, by then, don't go back when I was broke. Talking like, you remember, bitch, them was broke jokes, motherfucker. They don't count. None of it. Run it up after the 10K.
Hey. And put your name in the hat, and hopefully I pull your name out and pay when I pay.
Okay, because then you're fresh on the fucking look.
Yeah, otherwise, nigga, it's ugly.
You're just gonna have to wait on it.
You know how that go.
Like your stimulus checks. You're gonna wait on it.
Not the stimmy.
The stimmy.
Well, we are back for another episode of the Uncensored Podcast. I am your host and the toxic male energy in the room, Rob the Beast. Joined here today by Nova, Miss Sue, and my lovely wife, and the rib in my side, Tawana, a.k.a. Miss T.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all she had for you. Just
say less.
Yeah. That was that. Yeah, nigga, that's me.
He just summed it up. What I say? How can I top that shit?
I mean,
like, nigga, what? Yeah.
Well,
what to do?
Yes. She did like, well, covered it.
Yeah, I know what it is. I don't need to say nothing. He just said everything.
Oh man. How's everyone feeling today? Everybody?
Yeah, I'm good.
Everybody's good?
Good.
Mental health all right?
Yes, indeed. Yes. Church.
Yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough. I think I'm crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Look good.
Yeah.
Then you're saying.
What?
That's how you feel?
Yeah, you gotta have a mental health check. Anybody have something wrong.
Hey, listen, man. Mental health is just like physical health. You can get sick just like your body gets sick.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
And
but I want the
you can
mental.
get sick of this
I
shit.
want the mental that come with a check.
Man, you ain't lying.
I want the crazy check.
So you just gonna call me crazy, but you ain't gonna run me that check. You ain't gonna run me my check.
They want nigga be crazy for free.
Yeah. I be like, keep that shit.
I wanna be crazy and paid.
Yeah, nah.
Show you how crazy I am when I get this money. Shit.
See, that's how crazy I got a whole check.
Man.
On the run.
He sure seemed crazy before he got the check. He seems so normal now. Yeah. All them issues went away.
Yeah, because without the check, you just acting a fool.
Yeah.
Damn fool.
Man, look. That shit crazy. That's just. It's so much crazy shit. Like, I've been trying to figure out how do I apply to be an influencer on Instagram? And how do you influence people on Instagram? I just post other people's shit.
Just do dumb shit.
Yeah. It's good for business.
Follow trends and
you tell motherfuckers.
You know what?
Follow this water.
I don't know about y'all, but have y'all noticed how everybody on Instagram and shit looks the same? Like, that's the trend. Like, all the chicks now are built exactly the same.
The dudes too. They
I
all
don't know.
got
I
the
don't
same
be looking
look.
at the girls on Instagram.
Well, you ain't got to look at them like that, but, like, even the Love and Hip Hop bras, they all be built the same now. Like, everybody getting like, I guess they called Dr. Miami, he only got one body type. Like,
Yeah,
what you want?
just want the snatch.
Can I get the number one?
That's it.
I want the snatch.
Yeah, that's the
Nah, nobody want that old
No,
generic. That shit is
I'm talking about the snatch. The
pasteurized.
snatched in the
If
waist.
it's not, then
and
why the men doing it? You got men getting their shit
Oh,
snatched.
that's that Funk
Yeah,
Master
they
Flex.
in
You know what I'm
lipo.
saying? Let's
Funk
talk
Master
about it.
Flex. You see him, got his fat ass in there getting
You
his
know,
lipo
they
there.
getting them fake ass biceps.
Hey, but to where when I
The
was watching him
abs,
do
the
it, I was like,
abs and booties.
I'm like, why is this nigga in here getting lipo, but he be the main one on the mic yelling, Funk Master Flex. You wasn't doing all that shit. Like,
Okay. Sucking all the fat out your ass.
you came up in that recovery room. Yeah.
With your fanny pack.
My little sore.
Probably had his man purse on deck.
Okay.
Why is everybody wearing them shits?
I don't know. I used to wear one when I was little.
You know what? You know what we had when I was little? And they'd be like, well, I keep my ID, my money, and all that. I'm like, nigga, that's a wallet.
But you know, everything come back. Everything come back.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude.
wallet.
Well, you
So
shouldn't have your wallet in your back pocket anyway. So,
Yeah, true.
because that mess with your disc in your back.
Is that true?
I wear
Yeah.
one. Shoot, I have to. I
I
got
think
one
it was a truck
thing.
driver.
I need
Fuck
a little
up his
bitty
dick.
purse. Everything I
Because you
need.
sit, look at it. You got a wallet and you got the motherfucker stacked like this, and your booty cheek ain't cushioning it right with the, you know.
Yeah.
So now your disc is off. It's fine. So that's how you get back problems.
I'm
and
about
stuff.
to get me a check because I'd have had a wallet in my pocket all my life. My shit fucked up.
Okay. Wallet booty.
Damn it, man. I done learned something new.
Yeah, go get you a check.
Well, I don't want to put it in my front pocket. I don't like to
Well,
feel
you better
like
get your man purse. You better get your man purse going.
You better not.
so I'm about to just walk around with no ID or nothing.
Put your ID in your
Hey, you
pocket.
better put it in your cell phone or something.
Hell no. I'm still an old school nigga. I still got the belt holster.
Okay, do that. Hey,
I can't stay. Man, phones are too big. I'm not about to
Yeah,
have
you
that big
can't
ass
stay.
phone in my pocket. That shit big as hell. It's like walking around with a tablet.
That's why I gotta have that first. I gotta
Right.
I gotta put my gun in
Put
there.
that in that sack right there on the side. Be like, pop, pop. There it go, right there.
Some lipstick.
You put your
some
gun
for the
there, your
kids.
chapstick.
Let me
everything.
find out you got chapstick in your holster. I'm about to say.
Nah, I'm just saying.
You got a holster with a chapstick compartment.
Hey,
Somebody make it.
hey. Let a mama get on the gun.
If
gang.
not,
she gonna make sure
She
it's got
came
a
up with it
lipstick,
first.
A mirror.
That's proof of
yeah.
concept.
Yeah.
God damn it, you heard it here first.
Cormex in your motherfucking holster.
You be like, hold on.
This
Before I
nigga-
set you straight.
Why is these bullets so slippery?
Damn, the top was off my Cormex.
That's the word.
You about to get all this slippery slide.
This nigga about to shoot me with the shiniest lips in the world. Ain't this-
Hey.
About that life.
Hey, 'cause if
They
I
made
get
you put
caught
on. They made you put
camera,
on your corner.
Hey, you know what?
her lips sure got a pretty mouth.
Hey, but you know what Carmex is like watching? Like, when you see, so it's like a suggestion. Like, you know how they say when somebody yawn, it make everybody else want to yawn? And when you see somebody put Carmex, you be like, ooh.
But you
Damn,
start
let me-
doing this.
Sometimes you do it on purpose. This is like, this nigga gonna catch the hit he needs.
Them be the ones that don't never think about it.
Never.
Especially when you offering a piece of gum, they need that shit. Like, nah, I
I'm
don't want,
cool.
nah, you really need it. Nah.
You know when a nigga trying to tell you the light way, you be like, they be like, you be like, man, you want some gum? And they be like, nah, you be like,
You
you sure?
I got a whole bunch.
I mean, don't worry. I mean, you don't feel
You
ashamed.
sure? I got plenty.
And it's cool. It's cool.
I don't want to be stingy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody
You
pop
can
one
have
in my
2 pieces.
mouth.
You get 2.
You sure you don't want to pop one in your mouth?
You can
Put the fucking gum in
You
your
can
mouth.
have one.
Your breath a little bit talking to me now.
Karate.
My biggest issue I have at work is trying to get people convinced to wear deodorant.
Damn, at work?
Yeah, and it be hot in that motherfucker.
Grown
too.
people?
Yeah.
Yeah, grown ass.
Oh man, them motherfuckers be coming in there smelling like baby goats, boy.
Oh,
My
Lord.
God.
And be walking around and that little stank wind be following them and shit. And I be at work like, God damn, it's like a fucking petting zoo up here.
Right.
There's a couple of motherfuckers at work, that motherfucker walk past and that little wind to hit you, you be like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because you know older people, when you walk by, they be like, somebody rank. They say that. Or they say, I just got a headache. You be like, yeah, somebody musty.
My mama used to say that shit. Ooh, shit, child.
Smell onions.
They gave me a goddamn headache in here. That don't make no sense to be smelling like that.
And they will call
It
everybody.
ain't even but 1
They call
o'clock in the
everybody.
afternoon.
And you had the nerve to come out the house smelling
Yeah.
like that?
They call everybody to them. Let me smell you.
James, come here. Come
You the
here.
last
Come here.
motherfucker to stinking.
Yeah.
12 niggas in the
Oh,
house.
it's you.
You the last nigga that the smell still in the room.
They don't care who there. When the last time you took a bath?
Everybody looking at that one like, well, we all. It must go smell.
Now everybody
mama.
like, I haven't seen that nigga go in the bathroom all day. Goddamn it. Oh shit. Well, what y'all want to talk about that's pertinent? Because we can sit here and shoot the shit all day. Y'all want to talk about T.I. and Tiny being the tag team champions of the world?
They coming in.
Yeah, we can talk about that Capital bullshit because we didn't get on that.
Oh, that's on the list.
That's on the list.
That's on the
I
list.
think we should start off with what's his name, Chad?
Oh, Chad Wheeler.
Yes,
Not
yes.
making much coverage. Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't make none.
That's
What
on
the
the
fuck
list.
was wrong with that shit?
What did he mean bow down?
What you
Was
know?
he trying to be freaky and that went wrong? Or?
No, you know how they feel. He was in feeling himself and he came in there. Come on in here and bow down to me, you black motherfucker.
Y'all not even in the playoffs. What the fuck? Oh, she probably
They
said
didn't
that.
make it.
That's where it went wrong.
She said something about that shit.
Y'all can't even win with it. Who you
And you want me to
talking
bow to you?
She hit him with that Rihanna. She hit him with the Rihanna to Chris Brown.
She said, I thought a motherfucker wasn't going to the playoffs said something.
That's why you can't dance.
Body there.
Bitch,
That's why
what?
that shit.
You ain't even
He
trying.
was on it. He was on the
Don't come in
field.
here
He
yelling
on
to
that-
bow down. You don't play for the Chiefs, nigga.
Who do you think you are?
Oh, I wonder what she
You
said.
ain't Russell.
What she said?
You know what she said? She black.
Yeah, she is.
And he
When I
came in
first
here
seen her, I
talking
was
crazy.
like, what you doing with this old Neanderthal looking ass?
Okay,
He got
okay.
long silk. He got long.
Thor looking ass.
Man. I said, you was just trying to get a come up anyway, this
Yeah.
fat Viking looking
But
motherfucker.
Right.
not that you beat my
Oh,
ass and
Wolverine
then
looking
went back
ass.
and
No.
drunk your smoothie.
No, he said,
You still
oh,
alive?
you still alive? And when that finish eat dinner, drink your smoothie like
Give me a
that.
smoothie.
Well, damn, bitch, you still here?
I
You
said,
was a
wow.
cold motherfucker then.
Girl, I
ain't drinking
put
what
on my way
He
into
must be
the
like, I sip to that bitch.
Well, look at here. The dead has arisen.
Yes, it has.
Oh my god.
Hey, but what bothers me is like when Kareem kicked the little white girl that spit on in his face and called him a
okay.
nigga, they got him the fuck up out of here.
Okay. He could have been with us.
Tyreek Hill's son fell down the stairs and broke his arm while his baby mama. This nigga wasn't even in town.
Okay?
Yeah.
He wasn't even in town. Up, get him out of here. He's a goddamn kid beater. Sick bastard. That motherfucker stayed on Channel 5 so much, I thought that nigga worked there.
Yeah.
I thought they
Shit.
gonna lynch him.
Michael
bro.
Vick's cousin fought dogs at Michael Vick's house.
What's his name? Ray Rice.
Ray Rice. Yeah, Ray Rice hit his wife. And
That was
that,
another
they got that.
tragedy.
Hey, you don't even hear Ray Rice's name no
you
more.
No.
They eliminated his ass. Get him the fuck up out of there. They don't even say shrimp fried rice. They don't say white rice, steamed rice, nothing. Broccoli and rice, nothing. But here this motherfucker come along.
Rice sound good though. But
Yeah.
what's a
Bad
rice?
shit.
What's a rice lady?
Speaking of rice,
Yeah.
So I guess I'll ask y'all this question. You know, as black women, how did that make you feel? Because I remember Malcolm X once said that the least protected person on this
The black
earth is the black woman.
That's real.
talk about
That's
it.
correct.
So, as black women, how does that? Seeing that, how, excuse me, hell, in America, a dog can get beat up and get more attention.
Yeah.
And these images of that girl was pretty bad. So, react.
I mean, white people gonna always protect their own, and that's one of the attributes we don't have as black people.
Exactly.
We rather tear each other down. It's like a crab in a barrel. No matter what white people do, they gonna always come to
they defense.
Each
other's defense. Like us, if the white man said we guilty, we go in the house and bring them outside so they can get lynched. Here it is,
boss.
Here you go.
You say you got a reward?
Get a nigga go.
That's what you thought 474 tips was.
Hand it here.
There the nigga go.
Right.
Hey, check this out. My cousin Stevie, I was looking for him.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be your family member.
Yeah.
Listen,
Right
he in here. I'm gonna walk outside and smoke a cigarette. When y'all see me light the cigarette, come on in.
That's the cute.
I'm gonna be in the front of the house.
Y'all said the reward was
And
$50.
You know, I actually seen some shit like that go down, and the feds swoop like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That motherfucker said he was out there at the trash dumping shit. He looked up the hill. All of a sudden, this motherfucker parking lot was swamped with motherfuckers.
That's
what
fucked
the
up.
fuck is this?
Yeah, motherfuckers will turn you in, but yeah, it's unfortunate, man.
I mean, of course, you know, black women compared to white women, they want to look like us and be like us, but they don't want our struggle. And
Yeah, because, you know, it always bothered me how every time I look up, they always talking about some new trend on Instagram or something. Some chick, this is a dynamic new way to keep your hair together. And I'm like,
cornrows?
bitch, it's a bonnet.
Yeah, that's.
It's a fucking bonnet.
You don't even know why we use that. Why they got their picture on, advertisement? What is that about?
I don't understand that.
And they be like, you guys are being petty. Like, no.
Well, that's just like, and I remember it all, when Cicely Tyson passed, rest her soul.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
It was people were posting like different images and stuff like that, and there was this one that showed like a Jet magazine back in the day, and it on the caption it said Cicely Tyson talks about love, sex, blah blah blah, and then it said and how she felt about how Hollywood embraced the Bo Derek hairstyle and stealing that from black folks. And I remember that movie Perfect 10 or whatever it was, and it's the movie when
in the beads,
and she got out and she had cornrows with beads, and it was just so, oh my God, her hair is so crazily luxurious, and niggas was like, we been had that job, we didn't even give niggas jobs like this,
Right.
So. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like they take everything, but they don't want to get nothing back.
Yeah, I don't know how to process that. When I first saw it, I was just like, wow, he beat her down.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
And-
where
but
her
it's not-
brothers at?
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Well,
I had to go
Daddy
looking
had.
for it. I had to go looking for information.
Well, yeah, it wasn't just
out
on your
there.
face like that, yeah.
like everything else would. It is.
Yeah, I heard
would
about
be.
that on another podcast thing. So I'm like,
See.
what?
Yeah.
They not going live with this and
Yeah.
making it public. Like, then afterwards, I seen a little clipping of it. A little clipping. You ain't heard nothing on the news.
No,
Nothing.
not one time.
But the
But
commentator did.
Kareem is on there every hour on the
Nate
hour
Burleson.
special news. We coming to you live, reporting news.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes, update.
I was walking to work when I was walking into work, and my phone pinged the news alert. Tyreek Hill has been his son, he's under investigation. And I'm like, well, goddamn, what just happened? I got to work. Kareem Hunt, TMZ reported a video. I'm like, well, fuck. That nigga I woke up to the Kareem Hunt news, and by the time I went to my first break at work, this nigga was already off the team.
Yeah, then they had videos and recordings of him
Yeah.
talking to his baby mama. She was trying to set him up.
Yeah.
But he was smart because he had text messages and stuff too. Like, look,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
And then he
I
had all the
wasn't even
videos
there.
in the house. Like, he was at a game. Like,
But it's
Yeah.
hard to have.
but that's why the
sense.
Chiefs didn't let him go though. They was like,
It's hard to have.
But then they
this
say because
sense.
you lied, you didn't about the girl getting
Yeah,
kicked
you
and
weren't
stuff. Like,
forthcoming.
man, what does it matter? He didn't even get charged, so
Hey,
why is
listen.
that even a factor?
my view with that was, and I don't give a fuck what the league say. The league sees them fucking videos immediately. They have a whole security force. When that shit happened, they reviewed that damn tape. You can't tell me that TMZ got the tape before the fucking National Football League,
Yeah, TMZ,
which is
yeah.
comprised of
Knew what was
at
going on.
least 32 billionaires.
I mean, it's hard. It's sometimes hard to empathize because you know what black people be like. It shouldn't have been fucking with them, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
that's
like
how-
y'all keep
vice
doing it.
versa.
Yeah. And then when they treat you like they are known to treat you, then you surprised.
And on top of that, it also goes to surrounding yourself with the right people.
Right,
Because
true.
Michael Vick and Kareem Hunt is two prime examples of not being surrounded by the right people.
Exactly.
There's no reason that Kareem Hunt had to come back out that room and he had his homeboys out there and
Exactly.
y'all letting this white girl just go ape shit and now he got to get into it. Bro, I'm the breadwinner.
Exactly.
I'm not
That's
I'm
what
not
makes
supposed to
sense to
be
me.
involved with this shit.
Nothing. None of that.
Bro, y'all better get her the fuck up out of
Push her
here.
out the room and lock
Yeah, we
it.
was able to see all that.
And Michael Vick, his cousins is the worst goddamn
Dude,
cousins in
yeah,
the history of cousins. Cause y'all realize Vick got what 2 years in the feds, right?
Yeah, he did.
He got 2 years in the feds cause he was Michael Vick. They wouldn't have got no 2 years in no feds. They would have probably got 6 months a year probation and a nice fine that he could have paid. The nigga had $100 million contract. But niggas was like, well, who did it? Well, you know, it's Mike's house.
Yeah, you do have to watch your surroundings. Your
What the
associates.
fuck? Yeah,
My circle.
he could have called me. I don't want no probation for his ass. Cause Mike hit the count.
Keep the book lit.
I mean, and once the news puts that out there, it's hard to even shake
It's a
that.
wrap.
Because
Yeah.
my supervisor had the conversation the other day, and they were talking about Tyreek Hill. And she's like, "Is that the guy that beat his kid?" And everybody's like, "Well, he was clear." And she's like, "I don't support Michael Vick either." And I'm like, "Girl."
Bitch, nobody cares. I mean, shit.
And you shouldn't support a slew of them
Right.
for how they beat they women.
Elvis had Priscilla at his house at 14. Steven Tyler of Aerosmith had a whole 14-year-old girl. He paid her daddy to let her live with him. Jerry Lee Lewis married his cousin,
Okay. And when she was, how old was she? Like
13 or
16?
14.
Yeah.
It's a slew of fucked up shit that y'all done did, but it never gets brought up. Never gets brought up. But Michael Vick cousin fought some dogs, and he's a killer. They protested
They
this
on
nigga
his ass.
Oh
forever.
yeah, don't mess with their animals.
Yeah, don't mess with the animals, but this motherfucker and beat the brakes off a black chick and went and ate dinner. And it was like,
Yeah, I seen more about T.I. and Tiny.
Oh
because
yeah.
they gonna put the black folks out there.
Yeah, I knew
And
more
I was so
about
tired of that.
story.
Like, who cares what's going on
Yeah, I'm
in
trying to
their
see what
bedroom?
happened to this.
Listen, my mama lived in Atlanta for 15 years probably. Everybody in Atlanta knew that nigga they was down there doing freaky shit.
Yeah, I heard about it, but that's them.
And
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about it because I kept reading some of them comments from the chicks and they was like, well, yeah, he told us that, to come in we had to take a pill or do Molly or snort some coke. And I'm like, but you did it. You didn't have to go in there.
And then woke up the next day, everything's sore.
What you
I
thought
mean,
he was gonna do?
I don't doubt that he did some crazy shit because
Yeah.
he's one of the most misogynistic people. Like the shit he says is
My
very
balls are
misogynistic.
sore. What the fuck I do to them?
No, baby.
Oh god.
Why is it slippery right here under my armpit?
My pelvis is loose.
Yeah. Ooh, Lucy.
My tailbone ain't in the right spot anymore. But
No, we're not victim shaming, to be clear.
no, it's not victim shaming because some of y'all wasn't victims. I'ma just tell you how I felt. Some of y'all participants.
I mean, the same
Yeah.
thing could be said for Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
But
The only
Bill-
difference was Bill wasn't telling motherfuckers is what they said. If
I
a
don't know,
motherfucker tell
that
you,
one
hey,
girl-
you gonna pop a pill or you gonna do a line or something before you come in this motherfucker.
You gonna get this pudding pop.
Bill was like, you want the pussy, the pop, the pussy, Bill, bring me a pussy pop for the pill.
No.
Oh, the pudding. Coming for the pudding.
Hey, where was Camille at?
At the
Didn't have time
house.
for none of that
Exactly.
shit.
Camille was at the crib.
Look like she was at home
type
reading
of
a bunch
time.
of
Long as he leave me alone.
No type of time.
So y'all don't think Camille was in there doing what she was doing?
With her dude
If, if she was doing what she was doing,
Yeah.
She wasn't drugging
he
nobody.
wouldn't be doing all them out in the motherfucking street like
Nah,
that.
I think they was
No,
probably.
that's
I
not-
think.
Like Will and Jada. You know?
Yeah, Camille probably had her in entanglement.
But why we ain't never heard of hers? She way
Because
older
they
than these
know-
Cause
motherfuckers.
you
they
know
know
back in the
it's-
day, niggas didn't do all that talking.
Yeah,
They got
they-
Bill out there. Why didn't bring her ass out there?
Cause he was fucking with them pinky toes.
I
They got
know.
to talking.
And so she should have been fucking with the pinky toes too if she was into that life.
Niggas don't tell.
Well,
She probably had her a Rufus.
Oh, she had a Rufus. Okay, I
Yeah.
got you.
she know what to do.
Rufus or Bones Jones.
Said that nigga ain't gonna tell a soul. That nigga's dead already.
Shit, that nigga ain't talking.
He took that shit to
Rufus
the
had a
grave.
whole family he was trying to feed. He
Yeah,
wasn't
he
telling
was.
shit. With Bill gone, hey, listen, don't keep sending them pudding pops over here. My kids is turning diabetic and shit.
They
like
owned
steak
and
over
left
here.
the house. They don't want them pudding pops come out.
Did they get the pudding pops I sent?
They want
Baby,
them.
my kids are 19.
They want the
These niggas is grown.
Yeah.
They want to whip the pudding.
She sent over VHS of what's the movie Ghost Dad and shit.
Leonard Porch 6.
Let's do it again.
Look, this one is Sidney Poitier.
So how y'all feel about that vice president we have now?
Kamala.
Yes.
Kamala Mala, what they call her?
Did y'all wear y'all checks
Hell
and
no, I didn't
pearls?
understand that bullshit.
No.
I had to investigate what the fuck y'all talking about because she wore that on the front of a magazine. Y'all motherfuckers be quick to jump on some
And
shit.
she's the AKA too,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
I'm not no AKA.
I'm not no AK shit.
Skew.
I'm motherfucker ka. I motherfucker cut your ass down.
Hoo-hoo.
She's so violent
I'm from Cambodia. Welcome to the Trinity.
and aggressive.
I'm just saying.
You have to be careful when you're dealing with this type.
Oh,
Look at it. Be
No,
careful creeping.
Study it. You still be wrong.
We'll go in for a closer gander later. I don't know how to feel about Kamala because at one point, here's the thing, my biggest issue with this whole presidency shit. Am I the only one to remember in the debate? Kamala sat right there in Joe Biden's face and called this nigga a racist and came up with all this shit he did.
I knew Donald Trump called him a pedophile.
And we all have to work with people who are probably racist at some point in our career.
No, I get that. I'm just saying.
I knew
it
he was racist because I see some video on this shit.
Well, my biggest issue was it was like she talked to him so bad, like she could not stand this motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
That's
And
what
then
they
as
do.
soon as he said, "Well, I want to put her in," and we all know why he wanted her to
Because
be
he
the
was a
fuck.
bad bitch.
No,
I'm
fuck
just
no.
saying.
It's for the black-
That's
the
the
black
Facebook
vote.
answer. That's the Facebook answer. But
It
the
was
real
still
shit
the
was some
black people.
pandering shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I know.
And then it was like all of a sudden, it's this me and Joe. This is my BFF. He's like my Uncle Joe. Get the fuck out of my face
They
with this
all do.
bullshit.
So if you had the opportunity to be vice president, you debating, which you're supposed to attack your opponent in whatever way, and then they call you after they win and say, "I want you to be the vice president."
Yeah.
You gonna turn it down? Cause
Like, fuck that nigga.
you gonna turn
Right,
it
fuck
down?
with that nigga.
It's a position of power.
Yeah.
But my thing is this. We're supposed to be
I probably
happy
would.
about this woman being a black woman, but they would not give us a black woman like they wouldn't give Obama. They kept saying he was mixed. He was
She
half
mixed.
white. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They keep saying she
Oh, you
got
ain't gonna never
Asian.
get the full black.
I'm like, why we? What do we got to stand up and be proud of? Because they won't let us have our own.
Well, for the longest, she didn't
You
say.
don't
She
never
said
have-
she wasn't black. She was. She more identified more with the Indian side.
Shit, you look nigga to me.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
in America, it
One
don't take
drop.
but a drop.
That's all it takes.
I mean, some can fool you down. You know, that one chick from what? Bridesmaid?
Oh,
Who was
My,
getting
that's
married?
Minnie Riperton's
Yeah,
daughter.
Minnie Riperton.
But she looked, I didn't know.
She looks nigga to me.
She
Nah,
was
for a
pretty
long
pale-faced
time,
on
you
that
be like-
shit.
Yeah, I didn't know until
I knew she
story
was
came
mixed. I just didn't know who she was until I
Now
watched that.
Wow.
Rashida Jones threw me.
That's the one
I
that'll fool
said,
you,
who?
Rashida Jones is, because she played white in every fucking
The
thing.
Office. Yeah.
The first time I ever seen her play black was on Black as Fuck.
Right.
Wow.
Everything else she played fucking white. Was she on the West Wing and some other shit?
I just know her from The Office.
Or something shit.
Yeah.
She was on one of them dramas too. And some other shit, but yeah, you couldn't tell she was Quincy's
Now
daughter.
we know that sister. She black.
Oh yeah, she was in there with
Kadada.
Tupac.
Because if
Tupac,
you love
Tupac.
us, you'd be like, look, I'm black. Leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta go, I'm South Asian? You might as well say what kind of black you is then. You from the west side, east side? I mean, what does it matter?
I'm West
And then I
Indian.
noticed she didn't say anything about her father. It was just more
The
based
Jamaican
on-
daddy.
Yeah, her mom.
Hmm.
Does she have any kids?
Yeah, they mixed breeds. Her husband white as a dripping
I
snow.
know.
The old white man too. He got that old money.
I think they about the same age.
That don't
Yeah.
mean his money ain't old. That nigga money might be older than him. You know, they build
Yeah.
generational
They
wealth.
do. They sure do.
Meanwhile, we got niggas is trying to.
Meanwhile, my stimulus gone. The first day.
Meanwhile, black folks holding GoFundMe's to bury a nigga and shit. And we got dinners.
45 years old, trying to make it.
Yeah,
plan.
and life insurance really don't cost that much.
It really don't.
Yeah,
especially for your kids.
Yeah.
It's like pennies.
It's important.
Yeah, but see,
Definitely.
it's one of those things that as black people we weren't taught about.
Right.
Just like, who was I was just talking about? Well, you know, going back to that situation, we was talking about mental health. And I was just saying the other day that, hell, 10, 15, 20 years ago, mental health in the black community wasn't, it's more accepted and more spoken on now, but before it was like, you was dismissed. That motherfucker crazy.
And that's it.
Yeah, all right. Go sit in the corner somewhere.
He be alright, man. That nigga, you know, that's just how that motherfucker is. Meanwhile, this motherfucker bipolar is a motherfucker. He having a manic episode, tripping out. Nobody knew what to do. Just like I watched that documentary Crack on Netflix, and they was talking about how at the height of that shit, you know what I'm saying? Even with the crime bill that Biden them put in there, the one before that was the one in I believe it was 86 or 88 that Reagan them put in, and how they just didn't know the effects of what they was doing. It was basically like, oh, you sold crack or you had crack, oh, we giving you time. Like, it was mandatory minimums. They was killing the fucking community. Yeah. And a lot of people was like, you know, I was using it. I didn't have no money. I wasn't distributing, and they didn't give me no help. But here the opioid crisis came along. Oh, these people need help.
They're sick.
Yeah. So addiction is a sickness.
What's that, Portland?
Everything goes.
Everything is.
Everything. Just kill yourself.
And from what I heard in Portland, you need to do some dope, goddamn.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to go there. I had an uncle that did an extensive time in prison, and he did a lot of time in different prisons. And he used to always tell me, man, the state of Washington and the state of Oregon is two really, really prejudiced, racist ass states.
They are.
Like, extremely.
I love Washington, too.
That's crazy. I've heard it's cool up there in Seattle, but they said it's...
Yeah, that's where they at.
They don't care for us too much.
They don't, and you don't see a lot. You have to go to certain areas like Tacoma.
Who did Chad Wheeler play for?
Kent.
Seattle.
Yep.
They washed that shit down the drain.
Yeah, it's a different.
And gave this nigga a chance to make a statement talking about, well, you know, I'm just gonna step away from football to take care of what's important and get myself to bitch, go to jail.
Right. And don't pass go.
That's where
what is we talking about?
$200. Just
go to jail.
He wanted to apologize.
You damn near killed. That's
attempted murder.
That's attempted murder.
It is.
Because if it was somebody else of a melanated skin tone,
right,
they would.
You sure didn't seek help for her. You thought that nigga was dead, and you had to think it was.
You was over there like this.
Yeah, I'm surprised she was
sipping on the smoothie, trying to figure out how you gonna get rid of the body.
I could just see this motherfucker. Boy, you niggas sure do live long.
It's hard to kill, huh?
Wow.
I see what they talking about.
That's why you ain't got rid of you niggas yet, huh? Look at there.
That is so wild.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
So she ran in the restroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's a big dude. I'm surprised.
6'7", 307.
Knock the door down. I'm reading about it. I'm like, wow. So she had time to call the police. How long did she lay there?
She was unconscious for a while. Yeah. That's why he thought she was dead.
She must have took a long nap.
Yeah.
Shit, that nigga choked her the fuck out. It take a minute for, you know, when you go unconscious, it's basically like your brain is rebooting your body.
Yeah,
so
true.
It just depends on the body, how bad the body is. Like, you ever have an old laptop and that motherfucker take forever to start back up? And then that motherfucker start up and then they give you that. Then you got to start back up. Then you got to hard reset the motherfucker again.
So give me a new one.
God damn it, Pookie, bring me that disc up there to say Windows on it. This motherfucker won't fire up a shit.
Right.
So what do you have? What's on your list? You got a paper? Talk about it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got a few things on here.
Oh, yeah.
How about the Fort Worth, Texas dude, you know, that everybody mad at in Dallas because he was talking shit on Dallas. What's his name? Charlie? I'm
not enlightened.
Oh, dude was talking reckless.
What'd he do? What'd he say?
He was just talking disrespectful to the voters. You know, he said, y'all go down there and talking all that shit. I wasn't stood with the white people. You know, and y'all all over there with the Trump. He was a Trump supporter.
No, God.
He said, y'all standing up there and all y'all want to direct y'all energy at me. Yeah, that's that motherfucker over there. He was talking shit about my cousin. He was talking shit about my restaurant, my shop. And you know, they's all like, fuck you, we gonna kick your ass. But y'all ain't said nothing about these white boys be killing y'all.
Yeah.
And shot. But y'all wanna come for me. I ain't did nothing. I ain't never beat your mama's asses. I ain't never stole no dope or drugs from y'all. But y'all ain't got nothing on me. But y'all see me over here with these jokes and shit. Y'all want to come for me. Mm-hmm. But y'all over here know these white folks is killing and lynching
is that
and standing
the
with gun.
He was talking about.
He got that cock out at sometime. You know, he got that
Uncle Ruckus.
No. He's pretty much with the gold in his mouth.
I know you're talking about. He's a little short. He's
Yeah.
short.
And
Yeah, he did a couple interviews.
Look, I'm looking all the way up.
He's funny.
Is that the
But it was
old cat that used to do the slut thing?
No, like he had. I think he
He
was
be in the car
on.
talking shit about old niggas and shit, young niggas.
How? Yeah.
Fuck you, boy. He was talking about what was that rapper name? I think it was Gucci Homeboy. He was talking about. I think it was dead. Something real, young, real, or something. His name was Real.
Real and Chance. Didn't
What?
Real die?
Real Youngin. I think it's Real Youngin.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Matter of fact, who is he with? I just seen a.
Who's Real Youngin?
I know.
Matter of fact, he was with Slim Thug, and Slim Thug brung him out.
Oh,
But
no,
then
I ain't
he
never
went to
heard of
jail.
him.
He went to jail at a young age.
Cause I fuck with Slim Thug and Boss Hog.
Yeah, I just seen a
own.
documentary on him, so that's all I remember to do.
Only one I could think of from Slim Thug crew, the one was Dre Day.
Trey Day.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I remember BG and all them.
Free BG.
Okay.
They let Turk ass out. He talking about, I didn't think Trump was that bad. Boy, take your ass back to jail.
They all said that.
You been hanging around Wayne's stupid ass too long.
I
Hey,
see his lawyer mad at him because he didn't exonerate him, so he's talking against him in the trial.
Wayne?
No.
Trump, Giuliani? Oh,
Trump's
yeah.
lawyer.
And Trump told the nigga, I ain't paying you.
So that's why he's going to talk against that nigga in trial.
Man, I'm so sick of that. Listen.
Who should have got pardoned was Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
Yeah, I like Joe. He was cool.
Yeah.
That old cat woman and shit.
Yeah, I can't stand her.
That
I
bitch
think she
Carol
did.
Baskins.
I think she did kill her husband.
did.
She got away with it.
You know who did it? That bitch Carol Baskins. Hey out there, all you cool cats and kittens. I hated that.
I did.
Hey, that was the funniest documentary in the world.
It
Cause
was.
this nigga had a whole zoo in Oklahoma, and this bitch was in Florida, and she was like, "This is unfair to keep the tigers in there locked up inside a fence, and they're captive, and they don't deserve that." And then they showed her place. I'm like, "Bitch,
Same
you got
shit.
tigers in a
very
fence,
small
captive,
cages.
yeah, with chicken wire
Your
now."
shit smaller than his. And you got money.
The wildest shit on there was when that cat
Took
bit that
her
girl
arm.
arm
And she came right back to work.
the next day. I'm cool. I'm cool.
No,
Y'all want me to clean the cages?
Bitch came in there with her little shit wrapped up like, I'm back.
Look a little stubby.
Well, look, she had one gauze bandage on there.
Yeah, that motherfucker dirty.
She was a little bit too cool with that
Yeah.
shit.
Hey,
It's just a hand.
Joe
no work
Exotic
hard.
was a hell of a dude,
You don't
man.
really need it.
And them dudes he was fucking were hella dudes too. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Talking about I wasn't even really
We're not
gay.
gay.
None of them was.
Yeah.
That's how you know meth is one badass drug.
Okay, turn your ass gay to the motherfucker. What you would do for to get you some dope?
God damn, they talk
I
about
suck
crack.
your dick.
That meth is a motherfucker. Listen, man, just go ahead and ram it up in there. I don't care anything about anything. What'd you say last week? Go ahead and touch my spinal gland. I don't care.
How you said Leslie?
Leslie.
Just go ahead and do it. I don't care at all. Just do it. Just give me some more of the blow.
Lord.
I'm not gonna drink.
Can you give me some more butter? I can say how I am in mine.
Ugh. Yeah. But alas, Joe Exotic is still in the joint.
Ew.
Still in the motherfucker.
He let Kodak out. What the what?
And he going back in. That was a fucking waste.
He could have gave that to Joe.
Right.
He said, did nobody else want me? I could have got out and got back to the zoo.
Lil Wayne cheesing and shit running around here looking
can't
like a
stand
three-piece
his-
basket from Luffy's and shit.
Ugh, I can't
He looked
stand
like
his
he needed
face.
been
Boy, that
Hey,
motherfucker, every time I see him, I want to deep fry some fish.
They gonna get Lucci out next.
Man, that nigga Wayne ain't getting Lucci out. I'm sick of him trying to fuck my daughter.
Yeah, how did that whole situation turn out with Mayweather's daughter? Is she pregnant?
No,
She had the baby.
had the baby.
She had the baby. He posted a picture the other day holding the baby, and I guess he kind of cool. They just cordial with NBA YoungBoy goofy ass.
Well,
That's a goofy little nigga.
y'all will stab a bitch.
Yeah, we know that now. Huh? And money
But
is
she was
everything.
talking about moving back in with her daddy because she seen how attached the daddy is. With the baby.
He was so he looked so cute with the little baby.
Right.
Doting grandpa.
I'm like, oh, that
The
was
little
so
motherfucker gonna be
cute.
spoiled. That's for sure.
Oh hell
Okay,
yeah.
it's over. He gonna be in there.
I'm
knocking
trying to
niggas
see what
out.
that be like.
Man, little baby got a whole 24 karat gold pacifier. That's stupid.
I don't know about the pacifier, but I bet he got a crib. Gold.
Shitting in Louis Vuitton diapers and shit.
I'm mad. You shitting on it. I can't even wear the
And
shit.
now we talk about this shit. I want to rob a baby.
You see all these new babies? They got
Yeah,
more
them
shit. They
babies.
done been on more trips. I
Man,
ain't went
that's
no
'cause these
motherfucker
fucking
where it's time to
parents
go.
is-
They are living their best life before
Yeah.
one.
I just want to say this. If your baby just turned 1 or 2, stop spending damn near $1,000, $1,500,
They don't remember
$2,000
that
on
shit.
fucking... They don't remember none of that shit. Ask yourself, what's the earliest birthday party you actually remember? You gonna say something like 8 or 9?
I'm about to say 10.
Wait a minute.
I'm just saying, like, you might remember one when you was like 6 or 7, but it ain't gonna be you remember most of that
And
shit.
then you gonna get mad because they didn't put candy or cupcakes out on the motherfucking $1,200 skirt. You see her Cardi B going off on Culture.
Like, what you thought
Why
was
do you
gonna
get her
happen?
something from Walmart?
Okay.
Hold on, but here's
They
the
love them
Gotta
lighters.
make something.
But the
They
funniest
love
part
life.
about that is you mad at the baby for getting cupcakes and candy on the skirt, and you made a career. You got your career from getting shit on your skirt.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's different type of shit, though.
Yeah.
It was babies.
But it wasn't squirting $1,200-$1,500 on her shit. You know, she was
Shit.
squirted on the what?
We don't know how
$20
much she was
outfit?
charging.
I'm talking about the little outfit she was wearing in the strip club.
They real cheap.
Joint, you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know.
Shit, she I bet she wasn't fucking
You
up no
learn something new
$1,200
every day.
nothing.
I get another one.
Cause it's minimal material, so she wasn't paying that much.
Exactly. It was dinner floss.
Yeah.
Not that much. Dinner floss.
That's exactly what it was.
She done bought all them ass cheeks and put some dental floss in between, and that's terrible. That's terrible.
Hey,
See,
did she
now.
get paid or not?
Now she can suck some dick in $1,500 dresses.
We can't be. I ain't mad at her. Get your money.
$5,000 she can
Shit.
do that and get sperm all on that motherfucker.
Hey, we let her get that old. I used to drug niggas and rob them shit off too.
Yeah, you never heard nothing else about that.
Nothing.
But you know what? Speaking of her, everybody got on her shit about when her daughter walked in the room and she was playing her music and she turned
She
it
turned
off.
her shit off.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, so our kids can listen to it, but yours can.
No.
But-
And I was with her because
Exactly.
it's up to you to filter
Yeah.
what your kids
No
listen to.
doubt. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
that's.
but you
that
making
show
it for
you.
ours.
That show you that she telling you my shit is for an adult.
Exactly. This motherfucker y'all thought was slow got much more intelligent to say,
Listen,
look,
a motherfucker that did all she did can't flip that motherfucker successful career
Yeah.
being slow.
Not at all.
I don't know why niggas thought she was slow. Yeah, listen, in the 48 Laws of Power, they tell you, act like a fool
hello,
to get where you're trying to get to.
okay.
Motherfuckers are more likely to help a fool than to help a motherfucker with knowledge.
But that was the
Right.
thing.
No, they more susceptible to be slipping
She got
around
famous
a fool 'cause
off
they
of
ain't gonna think a fool
Instagram.
gonna
That
catch
also.
on. You know, like this fool ain't gonna catch on.
But just the
And
motherfuckers
soaking
that
up
help a
all the
motherfucker
game.
they think is a dummy. If
Yeah.
they feel like you know some shit, why the fuck I gotta help you?
She wasn't
Yeah.
done by far. She used her following on Instagram to get on Love
She
Hip
flipped
Hop.
that shit.
Yes, she did. She showed her ass on Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, Burkalis,
I think that's the last time I
Akalazalar.
watched that shit. I don't
I mean,
remember
she's entertaining, just like Jocelyn was.
Yeah, Jocelyn.
I hate
Except,
Jocelyn.
you know, Jocelyn was funny as hell.
Yeah,
I
she was.
hated
But you couldn't
Jocelyn.
understand.
Stevie.
Oh, Stevie.
Hello, maid.
I hated
Always
Jocelyn.
came. She always came busting, boy.
Hello,
I
maid.
hated
With your little
Jocelyn.
maid outfit.
Yeah.
Justin was a fool.
I
was.
I
hated
was dying
Jocelyn.
But
laughing.
she
when
did not
tried
know
to
She was
rap.
high on that coke.
Yeah.
She
Talking
insulted
shit.
our
What?
intelligence
Let me tell
every
you something.
fucking week.
Yeah, fuck you up. Yeah.
Yeah, she was doing that rap. I was dying laughing.
She insulted our intelligence every
You
fucking
can't send me
week.
back to the strip club, Stevie.
How many Spanish motherfuckers you know that could use contractions like that? You ever seen a Spanish motherfucker using that many contractions? I I never.
I don't even be trying to.
You ever
figure out
see a Spanish motherfucker who had an accent as heavy as hers that speaks Spanish
Yeah, 'cause
and get upset like she did and cry and all that shit and never one time revert back to Spanish?
Nope.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish she would have, because she was like, oh, but it wasn't the one that died at the
Man,
TV.
that bitch named Chanelica
Chanelica.
Chanelica
Betancourt.
What kind of shit is that?
Look it up.
I would go with Jocelyn too, Hernandez, if I had a name like that.
Chanelica.
Chanelica.
From Florida.
So that tells you everything you need to know.
That bitch name is Chanelica. Talking about I am.
From Dominican, wasn't she?
You don't know, put me back in no street clothes, Stevie. You don't know, I think you beefcake. Get your ass
Oh yeah,
off my
that shit.
goddamn.
Hey, Jocelyn was entertainment for me.
Yeah,
I don't care what
she-
nobody say.
Yeah, she's
Then she
fine.
got on my nerves too.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can only do so
Cause
much.
Jocelyn, leave me
Exactly.
alone.